Maria and Shaun, in the moment with Maria and Shaun.
Yes. So we are back with another episode. Speaking with Dr. Lima, my naturopath that I spoke to on last week's episode on hormones. So this week, it's part two. We are going to show you the part two of my interview with her. And this time she talked about skincare, and obviously how hormones affect the skin. So, and all the things that her office provide to help with your skincare.
So enjoy Maria's interview. We hope you again find it very informative and find some tips and information that you can use to help keep your skin nice, fresh, and young.
Yes. Okay, see you soon. Hi, we're back, and Dr. Lima is now going to talk about how our hormones and thyroid affect our aging process and our beautiful skin. Okay, Dr. Lima, so as we were talking last time about hormones, with the hormones and the thyroid, obviously, like, women age. So how do those two connect?
Yeah, so one of the common side effects or issues with thyroid, for example, is dry skin. It's hard to tell in Arizona because everyone's dry. And I would say one of the main issues is a lot of dry skin or rashes on the skin. So that's kind of like a clue, for something that's going on. As far as that goes, eczema is very common with that as well. And then for hormones, so menopause, or if there's a lot of high estrogen, one of the issues that we have is melasma, which is like a hyperpigmentation of the skin. So that's something else that we see. We see it a lot also with pregnancy or around pregnancy, where the estrogen numbers go up and then we get kind of that estrogen buildup. So there's a lot of skin changes that happens too with hormones. So it affects, and that's what we treat here at Essence Medical, or kind of why I've brought that on. A lot of my patients are dealing with hormone changes. There's what I specialize in. So they were complaining, I'm getting darker spots here, or I'm noticing my skin is very dry and it can't get hydrated enough no matter how much lotion I put, or that kind of thing. So we've added more of the aesthetic side of the office too, where we do facials and use really, really clean products to help with, giving your body, it's free to feel good inside and out. So
yes, no matter how much I put lotion, I don't know why why am I so itchy?
Yeah.
And I'm is it the weather, or is it because I'm not drinking enough water, which
that
I do?
affects it too, yeah.
But yeah, I think all of that together,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But it's just probably also what you're saying with how the makeup of hormones and everything else.
Yes.
Somewhat. So, I come here a lot, and you have all these things that are great for anti-aging.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about those anti-aging things that you've done, or that you guys do provide, which I haven't tried, because I know you keep coming up with new things.
Yes, we keep it fresh.
Yes.
I would say to start off, facials are really, really good with clean products. We use a line called Lumiere MD. They are a European line, a Canadian line. So they follow those FDA regulations. So their products don't have almost, I think it's 13,000 ingredients that the FDA here allows. So it's very, very clean. The reason why I brought it on is after my research on picking what products to bring on, we saw that a lot of the ophthalmologists are using it too, because it's safe. Everything that you put in your face eventually will lead into the eye, right? So a makeup, a mascara, or a lotion, SPF, some of it trickles into the eye. And so this, because all the ingredients are so clean, it's very, very safe to put on.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
Especially when I do those lash serums to make the lashes extend.
Yeah.
Obviously it's gonna go there. But if I'm using those eye creams, and it's
it burns a little bit after, yeah.
Yes, and it's beauty's pain.
Yeah, beauty is pain. Yeah.
So clean ingredients.
Yeah.
Clean. Okay, that helps. And it's called again
Lumiere MD.
I haven't tried that yet.
It's very good.
Okay.
You gotta give it a shot.
So I wish I had that list that you have, but I know that you also have for the scars.
Yeah, peels.
Peels are
Yeah,
good.
Lumiere offers peels, a series of different types of peels. So for different concerns, so we have some that are good for more acne skin, for acne or scars. Some for hyperpigmentation.
Yes.
You know, that's more melasma or sunspots, that kind of thing.
Here in Arizona, that's what the problem we
Yeah.
have. Is the melasma.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and then the Perfect Derma Peel, which you got to try. That's more of a medium depth peel, so you do get a lot of peeling with that. We offer microdermabrasion, so it's more of like an abrasive way to get the dead skin cells off. And then, yeah, injectables as well for patients that want to do. We use a line called Jeuveau, so neuromodulators to help with wrinkle relaxing, and fillers for more volume loss and that kind of thing.
I'm so scared about the fillers, though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to change the way I look. I don't know.
Yeah, that I would say that's a fair thing to say.
Yeah, right?
But I would say it's all with how much you use and the kind of your goal. So you definitely will look a certain way if you're trying to look that way.
Yeah.
Or if you use too much.
Yes,
Yeah.
because when I've seen people, it's like, whoa. Like,
Yeah. You want to look the same.
Oh, you want to
just-
look natural.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
The
But I
same-
would say that that's been more of the natural progression. Like now,
It's better.
yes, we've come a long way.
Because
So.
you have seen people and like, what did they put? It's like, and like they look. I don't know how to describe it. It's
Swollen and abnormal.
and then
yeah.
normal. But
Yeah.
does that kind of fade away in time?
It does, you metabolize both of it because it's just
Okay.
hyaluronic acid, which we make. So
if they put too much hyaluronic
yeah,
acid,
the lips is a
Yes.
very common, but I would say that's not like a want anymore. It used to be, I think, when it first came out.
Yes, well, everybody wanted to have Angelina Jolie's lips.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Not everybody. Yeah. I think now everyone's reaching for a more refreshed
Right.
look.
Refresh look, like the au natural.
Right. Yeah.
But like no puffiness or like you look
Yeah.
like it's like
You just want to look like you got a good night's sleep.
like
yeah.
all refreshed.
Refreshed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no stress.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like no problems in the world, right?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then those facials, I know your assistant Kirsten does a wonderful job doing that.
She's amazing.
Yeah, we'll show her later.
Yes.
Yes, because she does a wonderful job of like massaging your face as you're doing a facial and relaxing
Yes.
you and everything else. So but can you talk a little bit more, because the service I've had done is the IV.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and I know you put stuff in there to help me not age.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
shouldn't say it that way, but it helps
It
keep
does.
me young,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Or feeling young.
Yes, that, yeah,
Okay.
both. Yeah, I love IV therapy. IV is great because it bypasses the gut. So we're not relying on a capsule. You're remembering to take the capsule, which is the first issue. Then the second issue is the absorption. So IV, you get through all of that, put it in the vein, you sit and relax for 30 minutes to an hour. It's loaded with all natural ingredients. So vitamin C. Vitamin C is the building block of collagen, which is what keeps your skin hydrated and plump. It's also very good to boost your immune system. So it's kind of like best of both worlds there. B vitamins, all the B vitamins help give you energy. That's why you feel good. And then some of the other ingredients too that help with, I would say, anti-aging and just feeling good. So, and they're all natural. They're all things that you would get from a meal or from a multivitamin. So
Right, and that it depends on the person and what you add in the IV, right? It just depends on what the person wants.
Yeah, oh yeah, we offer so many different types of IVs. I would say the most common one is the Myers.
I was gonna just ask you that because that's what people know, but I tell people
the
it's
coined
like,
term.
it's not just like I call Myers like the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Because you pretty much put together what's based on the person.
Yeah.
On what their needs are, what they want. Because I know you put like glutathione.
Yeah, glutathione is great. It's a precursor to NAC is a precursor to glutathione, and glutathione is your body's most potent antioxidant. So very good for liver health. It's very beneficial for a lot of different things. Very, very good for skin. Helps with the pigmentation as well for skin. So that's what's in the Perfect Derma Peel. Why it works so great.
Yes,
Yeah.
the glutathione.
So brightening. Good for under eye circles. The Illumini as well. They're from Illumier. Yeah.
Yes, yes. No, I will show my before and after pictures, and I've done the derma peel because definitely I've seen the lines under my eye definitely diminish after doing that.
Yeah.
I was just, usually when you get some sort of treatment, you don't see the results right away. Like with that derma peel, I saw the results.
You see it.
I saw it right away under my eyes.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing I'm really religious with my skincare, with my regimen.
That's good.
And I would look in the morning and like really like, oh God, I need this done. I need this done.
Yeah.
Like I need to get better eye cream or whatever. And then after when I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
like,
hold
I
on.
don't have those lines anymore. I may get another treatment, but maybe in a couple months.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a good Valentine's Day gift for
There
me.
you go. Yeah. Wintertime's the time to do it.
Yes, but the fact that it's there, it's available.
Yeah.
And it's like, I tell people it's not cheap. Well, what I meant it's not cheap is like, it's not like $20, okay,
Right,
people.
yeah.
It's like, but it's doable.
Yeah, it's doable and
Yeah.
it's worth. I would say that that's the number one driving thing. I would say that I focus on for my practice is everything. Some things aren't always, as financially able for everyone, or maybe it's like you said, it's not cheap, but it does work.
It does work.
We know that it works. It's
Yes.
proven across so many different people. It's natural, so all the it's glutathione in there.
Yeah, all
It's
natural.
antioxidant, so
Right.
it's all good things, and it definitely works. So it's like in that term, it's worth the investment.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not afraid to say my age. I'm 54. And I have received so many compliments on my skin
Yeah.
and saying, oh, how do you keep looking young? And I said, I have not done any Botox. I've not done any of that. Yes, I've done like dermapeal
Yeah.
once in a while, but I haven't done anything surgically
Right,
on
yeah.
my face or I haven't done any fillers or, things like that. But I do spend money on like serums and creams and things like that. But I have to say, the IV therapy,
Helps a lot.
Oh. 100%.
Yeah.
Because it has because vitamin C for me, and even the serum vitamin C,
Right,
it's
yeah.
it's like works well for my skin,
Mhm.
and so the serum and doing the IV therapy with a lot of with vitamin C definitely helps keeps my skin younger looking.
Yeah.
Yes, vitamin C people.
Yes.
So, but that's another thing that I do and that I want you to talk about because not a lot of people know about it. I don't think so. Is the ozone therapy.
Oh yes, that's my baby.
Yes.
I love ozone.
Ozone therapy. And I
love
tell
ozone.
people about it. I
Yeah.
said, you need to do this it helps clean your
Yeah.
blood cells. Am I right on that?
Yeah, you are.
Your
I
blood
mean,
cells and everything. Yes.
Ozone is medical grade oxygen. We run it through an ozone generator, so we add ozone becomes ozone, the oxygen becomes ozone, which is just O3. Ozone is oxygen is O2,
Right.
and then it just has an extra oxygen molecule to it. And what we do is we get your blood, we add the ozone. It's a gas, add ozone gas to it, mix it, and then infuse it back. So what that does inside the body, it gets rid of any and all types of microbes, whether it's bacterial, viral. It's really non-selective. Anything that shouldn't be in there, it gets rid of it. And then it helps protect your own cellular DNA as well. So very helpful for cellular and mitochondrial health. So patients usually, they're not fighting anything off, not fighting a cold. They usually get improved energy, more improved like brain function, just more alertness and overall well-being.
Yeah.
And then let's say if you are sick or you're using it to fight something off, their recovery time is a lot shorter. So
I totally agree with that because
Yeah.
I think I came in one time and I said, "Oh my God, I'm fighting something," and it just happens that I was getting the ozone therapy.
Yeah.
'Cause I do it every other. I'll do the kind of like my
alternating,
my alternating thing, but it did help me recover
you bounce back super
faster.
quick.
Oh, so much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It works. It definitely.
It works,
Definitely,
yeah.
Definitely
It's
works.
my favorite therapy because all it is just it's oxygen. We all breathe it in and out every, breathe it in every day, and so it's natural. It's great, and we can do it in so many different ways. IV is one of them. We've had patients that have used it for allergies, so they breathe it in.
The allergies.
So we do nasal ozone insufflation. We've helped patients with headaches and migraines, so we do it in the ear. There's so many ways. I make oils, so if you have like a bruise or a cut or something like that you want it to heal a little faster, or you don't want it to scar, I make my own oils as well. There's so many different ways to use ozone.
Yeah. That is so awesome. I
Yeah.
haven't done making my own oils yet, but maybe one of these days.
Yeah.
I have the time. Okay, last but not least, that was the one treatment that I know that you have suggested for my husband because my husband has a psoriasis.
Okay.
Or was it the what do you call the other skin problem? That's
Rosacea?
Rosacea.
Okay.
I think it's a mixture
Of both.
of
Okay.
both.
Okay.
And I believe that you suggested that he does the
Plaquex IV.
Plaquex.
Yes, so Plaquex is another form of IV. We use that one a lot more for patients with high plaque buildup. So a history of family disease, family heart disease,
Yes.
blockages in the heart or in the arteries and veins. So more for blockages, but it's being researched in so many different fields.
Right.
So it can be used for, I've used it on patients for fatigue, so mitochondrial health. So it can be used for a lot of other things as well. Its main component is what the outside of the cell is made of, so it actually helps regenerate the whole body. So it's a more intensive treatment. You do have to get IVs twice a week for a number of at least 10 weeks. So patients have to be committed.
So, but the IVs take how long?
Usually about 60 to 90 minutes.
Wow, and that's twice a week.
Twice a week.
And then it's also you have to take oral.
The capsules.
Capsules.
There's capsules and IV that you take.
So it's 10 weeks. It's like, that's major treatment.
It's intense.
It's
yeah.
intense, but you have to be totally committed
You
for it
do.
for sure.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, you have a whole new body.
System.
again.
Yeah, it does help. Yeah, it helps reduce plaque buildup. So it's also very preventative, right? If you have that long family history of
like if you
heart
have-
disease
yes, the heart
or
disease.
stroke or heart attack in the family, then I would say that that's definitely one for
Yes,
you.
and that's why I wanted it for my husband. And
Yeah.
I know that there is history there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a very good one for that.
Yes, for sure. So, but anything else you want to add as far as like what we haven't talked about, like services or that you want to mention that we guys provide? Because you got tons of stuff.
We do have tons of stuff.
Like
It
I know
keeps
there's
us
the
busy.
skin pen.
Skin pen, yeah, we didn't even touch about skin pen. It's a microneedling device.
Yeah.
It was the very first FDA approved skin pen. It's very, very nice because we can choose kind of different depths. So, for example, like the forehead, we don't have as much of a space,
Yeah.
whereas the chin, we got more cushion. So,
Right.
so yeah, you can. It's a great device to help kind of soften wrinkles, the lines.
Even
Good
like
for
the
that.
acne scar.
Acne scar, it's amazing for that. Yep.
Yes,
Mhm,
because
yeah.
I'm thinking like when my daughters are done with their dermatology treatment for acne,
Yes.
then I can bring them here
The
just
scarring.
for the scarring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the peel and microneedling are
The best.
chef's kiss for that. Yeah.
I will definitely. I told them. I said, make sure you do your skincare routine
Yes.
properly before we do that.
Yeah, it needs to be nice and hydrated.
Right. So I guess that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've talked a lot. I mean, I'll definitely come back and ask you for more stuff when you have more stuff
Sure.
coming in, and we can talk about more new things.
Yeah, one of the other things I guess we didn't touch much on is acupuncture. I do.
Oh yes.
I think
yes.
yeah. So acupuncture is great. It's an old traditional Chinese medicine. Needles go in specific points, and we can treat almost everything with that. Very, very amazing for migraines and headaches, stress reduction. That's another great thing that we have for as a way to help with the stress reduction. For some patients, that's their thing. They get the acupuncture once a month or once every couple of weeks,
But that works.
and then they're good for another 6 to 8 weeks or however long.
Right. I think it just really depends on what works with the person.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's
Yeah.
many different natural ways to do things.
Yeah.
Or for prevention, for treatment, for healing, and all that. But I've done acupuncture a long time, like way back
Yeah.
when I was pregnant,
Yeah.
because somehow that helped with me with my spine.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you
exactly.
that story? Like for my first 2 pregnancies, epidural did not work.
Yeah.
It's like the first one, only one side of my body was numb, and then for the second, the other side of my body was only the other. And then finally, I figured I went to someone that did the acupuncture, and then for pregnant women, and then somehow did wonders for my spine. So when I finally had the epidural for my 3rd one, finally I
It
knew what it. I'm like, oh, this is how it feels like.
Finally.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what. But thank you so much, Dr.
Yeah,
Lima,
thank you.
for your
Yeah,
time,
thanks for having
and who's like taking videos for us.
Hiding it back.
Yes, definitely. So tell us again where you're located.
Yes, Since Medical Center, Dr. Paula Lima here in Chandler, Arizona. We love to have anyone struggling with any chronic disease or hormone issues, looking for hormone balancing or skin-related issues. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Dr. Lima. And so we're back.
That was a great interview that you had with her, Maria.
Thank you, Shaun. It was fun. I mean, it's like you learn so much, and there's so many things that her office provide. I mean, I've done a few, obviously.
Yes.
I've done the IV therapy, the dermapeel, and I've done the ozone therapy.
I like the ozone. Like that sounds. Talk more about the ozone. Like, what was your experience with the ozone?
Actually, the ozone seemed faster when I do the IV, because with the IV the other IV therapy that when she puts all the nutrients and stuff, that's longer.
Okay.
And but the ozone is it's quicker. With the ozone therapy, it works like an IV. It's like first it will take my blood out,
Okay.
and then whatever
They do
equipment she does, it cleans out and then put that my.
How much blood do they actually take
Oh my God,
out?
just a small bag.
That's a lot.
It's not a lot, but like she explained, it's really good for you.
No, I know. I love the thought of it. I love the sound of it.
Yeah.
But for me to
like 30
actually
minutes.
do it,
Mhm.
I'm terrified of needles.
I
So
know.
to have to go through that whole process of
But it
first you're
doesn't
gonna take my
hurt.
blood.
Well,
and then
first
you're
of
gonna
all,
give it back
are you
to
one
me?
of those people that it's hard to find veins?
I don't have veins.
Okay, well,
Look it
she'll
up.
find it. She'll find it.
There's no veins there.
Yeah, but no, I mean,
Mhm.
it's like you just have to go in there with the whole thought of like this is good for me.
No,
So,
I
yeah.
love the thought of that. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if that's something that I can personally do myself, just because I'm highly afraid of needles. But if you are not, that might be something you want to try. I just think like cleaning out your blood. I love that idea.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sounds like amazing.
Yeah. Well, and then the plaquettes, the one that she was talking about,
Mhm.
that I feel my husband would definitely benefit from,
Mhm.
especially because I think it runs in his genes, the whole heart.
The heart. Yeah.
So I think he will benefit from that treatment, even though it is intensive. And I think the challenge with that is him actually being fully committed, because you have
It is a commitment.
you
And
have to do that twice a week,
Yes.
and it's probably 5 weeks then, because she said 10.
I think
Maybe.
that's wild.
Oh, maybe,
Yeah.
so it's maybe 10 weeks. I don't know. It's
But it's a commitment that
Yeah.
you have to really fully be committed to. But I think that it's better than some of the alternatives, in life, as far as like, either like medication or not doing it and having something horrible happen.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so I mean, we did say we were going to talk about skincare, but the ozone therapy and the plaque treatment is actually helps with the heart, but also helps with like psoriasis and
Exactly.
rosacea and things that are coming out.
Age spots.
Yeah, all that stuff. So all her services of like that she talked about help different ways to help with
The skin.
the skin, like scarring. Like my girls from having acne, they do have some scarring
Okay.
from it. So I will, when it's time, I want to take.
Is there
Been
a
there.
certain, I mean, I'm sure you have to be like over 18 or something to get her services done, or
I don't think so. I think I just need to sign a waiver.
Okay.
Just like when my daughter goes to a dermatologist, I have to sign a waiver that she's
exactly.
as long as I'm there.
Yeah.
Because they've seen dermatologists and to get their acne treated,
Mhm.
but then there's some scarring there. So, and then when they saw the dermatologist, and before Dr. Lima had all these other stuff for acne.
And I love that all her
So
things that she uses, they're clean.
yes, and she does her research before she actually promotes it to her clients.
Exactly.
Yeah, to her patients, I should say. So the scarring thing, I definitely want, but you have like little things here and there, and I told them, well, when you're ready, I told my girls.
Is this something that they actually want
Oh
to
yeah,
do?
who doesn't want a nice
Beautiful,
clear
shiny skin.
skin? Yeah, but I think, but they're also still young. They're going through the,
Yeah,
when you're young, the whole
exactly.
process of you are gonna get your acne and everything. So when you're all good and ready. So, but my son, hopefully, well, he's a freshman, but I hope he's not gonna go through. I've been
Does
giving
he
him.
have acne?
He just has. Okay, well,
Is
nowadays.
it up here because he wears a baseball hat all the time?
Well, that and the hairstyle nowadays for boys with the bangs coming down. And I said you need to give your.
And they put product in their hair?
He does not.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's because of the oils from the hair and stuff like you. From when I've learned from the past, because I used to have acne, and my dermatologist back then always said, give your skin some air.
So I can breathe.
It can breathe, because if you're gonna form oils and pores from if you have hair.
So people who have bangs probably have
you have like at nighttime, put it up.
put it back.
Yeah, and I've been telling him that. I said you need to give your. I mean, I know you want to hide it, but at the same time, you need when you're at
Is
home.
that why they have that hairstyle, so they can hide the face?
No, somebody can. No, he wants somehow they have that hair, so it's all in like that kind of curly, wavy thing in your forehead. But he does not have that much. But I've been giving him moringa capsules for the longest time, and then I just started with the sea moss.
Yes. How long have they been doing the sea moss for?
Since December, like Christmas. So it's been a month.
So, do you see or have they seen a difference?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna
Okay.
see. I'm like, lift up your bangs and let me see. But he doesn't have anything in his face.
I think what I'm going to do for an experiment for the young people, because I did it on my own when I put the sea moss on my face as a pill, I'm going to have my daughter do it because I don't really have acne. I just do it for the firmness and the glowing, the tightness.
Yes.
I want to do it on her. She's been doing sea moss, so her acne isn't bad. I've been like examining her
Well,
face.
did she have bad acne before the sea moss?
Yes.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Like how bad? Like
on her forehead, like you can see like the bumps, and then like right down here, like I saw like it was like, and she's like, Mom, all kids have it, but I felt like she had it. I mean, I don't go looking at other kids' faces or anything like that,
but you saw the difference in
I do. I see the difference, yeah. But I just want, just for fun, just like do like a little like mask peel because she likes to do that stuff anyways, and then just see what happens.
I think what you need to teach the girls and boys, it's like as soon as they can follow directions.
Consistently.
It's the consistency.
It is.
It's because they get lazy. I mean, even as adults, you get lazy. Like, oh, doing. But I force myself. I'm like, okay, you got to do this every night. You have to clean your face. Do this. I have a regimen, you know, and I know my oldest is very good at that. My middle child, though,
not so much.
I mean, I think she's starting to, but she's the one that has to be reminded. Don't forget to do your skin regimen. You know, I said, I don't want to, like, you go to the dermatologist, you pay money for it, but at least follow what she's telling you to do. And so that's why, and then, so with anything, so just if you are consistent with stuff, so I keep asking them, are you taking the sea moss that I gave you for Christmas?
My consistency with my daughter is just make sure you wash your face.
Well, that, and
because,
then,
you know, she's young. She doesn't wear makeup, but it doesn't matter if you wear makeup
you
or
have
not.
to wash your face.
Your face still
because
gets dirty.
The sweat.
Exactly.
That's how you build up pores.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she's been getting better at doing that. I'm like, okay, you know, when you brush your teeth, just wash your face. Brush your teeth and wash your face. Isn't that what we were told when we were little?
Yes.
Brush your teeth and wash your face. Not just brush your teeth.
No,
brush
your teeth and wash your face. You have to, especially before you go to bed.
Exactly.
And when you wake up in the morning. Yeah. But I think what I was telling you before when we were watching Dr. Lima's interview is that how much I love vitamin C cleansers. It just feels so refreshing. You see a difference. And I have bought the vitamin C wipes on the go, like if you're traveling or what.
Oh, yes.
I believe it's by Derma E, if I can remember the brand, and I bought that at Sprouts.
Yay! Sprouts.
Yes, we love Sprouts. So, and they have the wipes, but they also have the cleanser, the liquid cleanser, which and I haven't gone back in a while because I have other cleansers that came like when you buy like creams and like as a package and it comes with the cleanser. So, but the one I bought in Sprouts is really good because vitamin C is
amazing.
Key.
Yes, absolutely
key. And also what's really good, and this is what I've also learned, if you have really sensitive skin, and a dermatologist told me, it's like as far as soap makes a difference.
You mean the type of soap that you use?
Definitely. Yes, it's like as much as it smells good and they say it has moisturizing this, don't do it because those have the oils. And
always read ingredients.
Yeah.
Like I always read ingredients when I like buy anything.
But people don't think that. They think it's good for you. Like the Dove soap.
The one thing I've learned is they can put anything on the package. So if they say, oh, this is retinol, and then you read the ingredients, the very last ingredient is retinol.
Yeah.
So you want to read and see like what you're putting on your body to make sure it has the ingredients that you're actually looking for. Don't just look at the branding of it, but read the ingredients.
But what I'm saying is, he would say, you know what he suggested? He goes, Irish Spring is a great soap. No. And I said, what?
It's been around for a long time.
Well, because he says it's pure. It's just soap. You don't have all these like fragrance in there or the oils in there, because they would say, oh, this is like, he said, Dove, don't do it. If you have the oil skin and you're prone to having acne, it's because of the oil. So he's like, Irish Spring,
Keep
Ivory.
it clean. You're saying just
Ivory
keep it
is
clean.
good. Yes. Like the pure soap. And his, as far as lotion, he said CeraVe is good, and also like Cetaphil. And I've been using Cetaphil, and it's amazing. Love Cetaphil.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's you can buy, you see it at Walgreens and all these stuff, like it's CeraVe. It's like, he's like, just really look for, it's like, those are the two that he suggests. Like Cetaphil is a really good brand for lotion, like moisturizing. It's not going to clog your pores or develop more oil and acne.
Unnecessary oils.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. So, and I've been using it since we've been here, when this is a dermatologist that we saw back then, and it's been great. And I think Cetaphil now also has a cleanser. It's so pure. Instead of using, and they have their own soap too. So it's really good.
So if you can't go to a naturopathic doctor to pay lots of money to take care of your skin, there are other alternatives, but that's also a good treat to do for yourself for Mother's Day, for Valentine's Day.
For any.
You just want to just pamper yourself.
Yeah.
I always think it's better than buying a pair of shoes or a purse.
Well,
Take care of
anything
your
for
skin.
health, right?
Yes.
For health, I think for me, I think that's where my priorities have changed. Obviously, as you get older, you're starting to see the lines and all that. But no, I felt like back then I loved buying my purses and my shoes and all that. But it's like I've switched it up to more for my health,
Healthcare.
for my healthcare and for my skincare. Yes. So priorities.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the interview that Maria had with her naturopathic doctor, and there is information if you want to make an appointment with her. I'm
Yes,
sure
we'll put that all in the description, all the her phone number and services and that they provide and everything else. So everything will be in the description, and also the some of the supplements I've used from Vellovita. Well, the link will be there as well, which helps me with my memory, it's called Brain, and
that makes it easy.
Yes,
Brain.
And then the other one that I take for anti-aging, it's called Youth.
Let's just keep this really, really simple.
And the link would be called Forever Young / Vellovita, so you'll see it. Anyway, and so I do all that and see Dr. Lima and take my moringa, and apple cider vinegar, all that stuff.
All that fun stuff.
Which is, for some people, it's like, that's a lot of things. Yeah. But once you get used to it, it's just part of my daily life.
And I'll have to talk about one day what I use for my skin, because I do make my own.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that for the next episode. It's like, these are
the ingredients I use that regimen. I put in, and because
Shaun makes her own. Eventually, we're probably going to make our own product together. It won't be one thing.
One brand.
One brand. No, not one brand with everything in it. So that's our goal.
For 2025.
Yes. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, hey, I think for our age, we're doing pretty well with our
skin,
with
our health. Exactly.
Knock on wood.
I'll love to.
So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find it so informative. And we just like to share what stuff that we use and the people we see that are helpful to us.
And please keep subscribing and keep liking and keep sharing.
Yeah.
Please help us grow. Without you, we can't make this possible. So we definitely appreciate all the views that we get.
Yes. Perfect. So until then, we will see you next week in the moment with Maria and Shaun.
And I'll be a year older. Happy birthday to me.
Yes, Shaun will be having a birthday soon. So hope to share that in our next.
I'll tell you how I did. I'm gonna go snowboarding for my birthday with me and my daughter. So we'll see how healthy I am when I get back.
So that will be a couple more episodes down. So hopefully, so Shaun will be able to share with us her birthday experience. All right, then. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.